Cat FM, my name is Pualy X. I've got the Micronesia Renewable Energy in studio. They've been making their rounds here at the broadcast center, Akanta, here down in Tumon. Got to know them very well in the last 5 minutes because that's how long Dave Matthews was singing. Crash into me. I've got our friends, let me introduce them real quick. Mr. Jeff, COO. Afade. We've got Mr. Joe, Business Development Director.
Afade Pualy.
Hello there. And my good friend, you know him very well, Mr. Glenn. He's the sales director. He's also now the cameraman for this interview. And our special guest, he's a clean power researcher.
Researcher.
Sure, Mr. Ben from Napa Valley, California.
Afade.
So it's good that you're here. We'll talk to you in just a little bit, but there's a reason why Mr. Ben is on. Mr. Ben is on Guam and Micronesia Renewable Energy. Mr. Joe will explain to us why we've got Ben here in paradise.
Yeah, thank you very much, Pualy, for having us on the air. Really appreciate it.
No problem.
Well, back in July or August of 2016, GPA, the utility, they launched a study conducted by a very reputable organization called Black & Veatch.
Okay.
In that study, it mentioned and didn't recognize what we thought was important, and that's the value of solar. What what value solar brings to the utility grid, and Ben will get into that a little bit. But so with that, further than that is the Black & Veatch report also recommended that they completely eliminate the net metering program. Mm-hmm. That was another reason why we felt that study was really unfair. So we needed some balance. So what we did was we hired Ben Norris of Clean Power Research. Sorry about that, Ben. But we hired him independently of the utility so that he could do a value solar study. But I think it's very important to know that he's also going to conduct this study independently of MRE. So it's not what we want him to do. It's not you do it this way or because we're paying you. It's really not that way. Right? So
yeah, I'm kind of on the same page with you. I bring in a plumber, I hire my plumber, and I'm like, this is my budget. Help me out here. He's like, yeah, it's gonna cost a whole lot more than that, bro. Well, you need to take care of this and this and this and this. So I'm kind of on the same page with you.
Right. So Ben is going to conduct that value of solar study for us, and in about 30 minutes, we're going to be meeting with the utility and the CCU.
Wow.
At GPA. To do a kickoff.
Okay.
And we're very happy that the CCU and GPA and the PUC is allowing us to be able to do that. So we're going to be up in Manila in about 30 minutes to kick off the study. And Ben is really going to introduce himself, let him know the methodologies of the study, and data mine, if you will, after that, and put together a study which will be done in the next 90 days, right? So what I'll do now, Pualy, is we'll get Ben on the mic just to explain what he's going to do.
Thank you, Ben, for coming to the island of Guam. Appreciate you. Is this the farthest you've been from Napa?
It's one of the farthest.
Yeah,
it's a good trip over here.
All right. Well, we've got important issues to deal with here on Guam, so we really appreciate that you come out, Mr. Ben. So, like they were mentioning, you're part of the Clean Power Research, and you're conducting a study, value for solar.
That's right, and essentially what that means is that everybody knows that from their own point of view, what the benefits can be in terms of reduced bills. But this is looking at it from the utility point of view. What are the savings that distributed generation can bring? And an example of that would be when you deliver electricity into the grid from your own home, from your own rooftop. That's going to allow the utility to back off its power plants, and it's going to mean that they don't have to purchase as much fuel, and that's a savings to the island then. There's also going to be additional benefits when we couple solar that's basically follows the sun trajectory along with energy storage, and that's going to allow us to take renewable energy and then dispatch it whenever it's needed. It can be at night or what have you. And that's one pathway to making a clean island grid.
Well, it sounds like it's a win-win. Why would we not want this for our life?
Well, it is a new technology, and it's gradually gaining acceptance, and there's systems being installed, and that's where we are in the process.
I think we just need to be educated then.
I think that's why we're here.
Very cool. Well, we really appreciate you. So MRE though, why did we hire our industry expert?
You know, we thought timing was perfect.
Okay.
To go ahead and bring Ben in. You know, as Joe allotted to, you know, the utility already provided their report with Black and Beach. So being one-sided, the industry needed to step up now and hire our own independent consultant. But as Joe, you know, spoke about, this report is going to be independent. It's not going to, we don't control it. It's going to be data mined from collecting or harvesting data from the utility, getting data from the industry, and putting everything together. And what that valuation comes to, that's what that valuation is. So we really needed to step up as an industry, provide our own report, because we never want to put the PUC in a position where they have to make a decision on, you know, either reducing the net metering program or eliminating the net metering program with a one-sided study. We've seen that in the state of Nevada happen, and you know, we figured we're going to get ahead of this curve, and we're going to go ahead and provide this study.
Well, thank you, Micronesia Renewable Energy, for doing this, for paying the tab for this, because I feel that it is our island. We do need more education on it. We do need some more information. And I know if the government had paid this bill, it would definitely come out of our taxes. So that's something that I can really appreciate as somebody that pays taxes. I can really appreciate the fact that you've done this for us.
Well, we appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no worries. So does GPA want to discontinue the NEM program?
They do, and there was two recommendations in
Okay.
the Black and Beach report. The first one was to eliminate them, and as Joe stated, with 1% penetration on the grid, very, very early to even take a look at something like that. The other recommendation from the Black and Beach report was a buy all, sell all, you know, at a reduced rate, not paying that retail rate that NEM offers. Again, very unfair to the industry. So now with this report, it finally puts a number to our energy, and hopefully a number that everybody can live with.
I appreciate Micronesia Renewable Energy
Thank
for
you.
coming in here, taking care of this bill, and taking care of the island. You're looking out for the future of
Yeah.
our island, the future
We really are.
generations. Appreciate that. If you want more information, can I give out this number?
Absolutely.
632-2613. That's 632-2613. You can also check out the amazing deals that are going on at the Micronesia Renewable Energy. They're looking out for us, y'all. So thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Mark.
This is Cat FM, the best of the 90s and the millennium now. Here's Bright Lights. And shout out to Micronesia Renewable Energy for bringing us Bright Lights.